Ladies and gentlemen, all right, welcome to another episode of The Flank. I'm joined by my friend, my companion, my duo. He is a staple to the Call of Duty scene, the one, the only, Benji Nassim. Come and get a word in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
I like that. Thanks for the intro, Tom. Really fucking appreciate it, man.
I got you, bro. What are you, in a new place? You got a bookshelf behind you. What are you reading books?
I am at my parents' house. There's a nice, photo of me and my brother over here. We can all peep that one.
Ah, you were a cute kid.
Yeah,
Psych!
kid.
No, I'm just kidding. You're a cute kid. Guys, get the penis out of my chat, please. Why the fuck? Mods, get the penis out. Hey, get the penis out the chat. My God, you guys are like kids. Well, a lot of you are kids, probably. I don't know. Fucking, I have no idea. Ben, how you doing today? You having a good day? Today was a wild day.
Today was a wild day. Weather actually got kind of nice here. As you're in Jersey and you understand the weather's been kind of awful the last couple of days. So it got nice. Finished up work today, and we're watching the matches. I'm excited. A lot of things going this weekend. I guess we'll plug in now. Everybody, if you haven't gotten your ticket already for the show on Sunday.
I think we're sold out, Ben.
We're actually sold out?
I don't know. You guys could try, but I'm pretty sure most of it is sold out.
Someone tell us if we're sold out or not. If not, there's only a few tickets left. So,
Listen, guys, we're having a barbecue, guys. We're having a barbecue. There's going to be food. There's going to be a LAN tournament going on. I'm pretty sure, like, Aiden and Bobby's going to be there. We're gonna have a live show. We're gonna have a live audience for the flank.
There's 46 tickets left, Tom.
Oh, 46 tickets. So if you're in the area, I know a lot of you guys aren't in the area. If you guys are in the area and want to come stop by, then go fucking buy a ticket. You know what I'm saying? But most of them are sold out. There's gonna be a lot of people there. So most of them sold out means they're all gone. There's still 46 left apparently, but most of them are sold. So we're almost sold out. So make sure if you guys haven't gotten your ticket yet, you go and buy your ticket. But it's going to be a good time, Ben. And we got the Euro final on Sunday, too. So it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll be there all day. We'll have a good time. We'll do the show. We'll do a meet and greet. I don't know. We'll see what else happens on Sunday. We got some surprises in store. Hope everybody tunes in. Or if you're here in the Tri-State area, show up.
Yeah. We might get Doug Censor Martin on there as well. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Well, speaking of Doug, Tom.
Doug's coming into the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, let's get him in here.
Let's give him a warm welcome. Let's see if he's here. I'm going to give him a little bit of a poke, but I think Censor's going to be joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if he's there right now, but he is sitting in the call with us. So once he is there, we'll get him there. And I think Anthony Zinni, a.k.a. Methodz, wanted to join as well, but that guy's a fucking asshole. He's not even in here.
I don't know where he's in. He's probably starting to stream first.
He told me he was going to be in here, and he's not in here. But, guys, listen, we could get right into it. I mean, the first match was boring as fuck. I mean, it wasn't that boring. We'll get into it, and then the second match just had so many fucking problems, guys. There's so many issues.
The second
I felt like it was never gonna end. I'm sitting there pulling my hair. I'm like, this shit's never gonna end. Like, I don't know what was going on. But we're gonna talk about it. But there he is, Doug Censor Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a look at the chat, Doug. Woo! Woo! What's going on, Doggy?
It's good, brother.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Doug? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
You chilling? You're vibing?
Just vibing?
Yeah, I'm just vibing right now. How do I, what am I doing in this room? I've never been in this thing before. Can you guys help me out with this?
Oh, the thing I linked to you?
Well, yeah.
Tom, you just click the link.
Yeah, just click the link. It's just so you can see the video on it.
Yeah. Try not to touch it, Doug, because it's a live link. So if you rewind it, we all get rewinded. You know what I'm saying?
Can I mute it?
Yeah, you can mute it. That's what I do. So just double click it. Like, don't go full screen. Double click it, mute it. And then just double click the screen again to go back to full screen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so click the
Hey, you want me to show you? Look, I'm showing it on screen right now. Look, so right now I'm full screen, right? If you double click the middle, it gets out of full screen. You go down to the little volume down here. You can turn it up and down. I put it all the way down, and I double click the middle again, and I'm back. Full screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just muted it. And is it paused? You're on the same page as me right now, right?
Yeah, don't even touch it. Once we start playing, you're good to go, Doug.
Tom, we can we get right into it.
All right, let's get right into it. Let's get it going, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we kick things off with Los Angeles Guerrillas going up against the Minnesota Rocker. I thought we were going to see some role changes today with Minnesota, but that was not the case. They probably
we got bait and switch right there.
We got fucking bait and switched. What the fuck was that all about? I can actually I can reach out to maybe attach and see. Hey guys, the link doesn't matter. You guys, I mean, technically, if you guys really want to fucking watch, I mean, it's on the fucking screen. We're all seeing the same thing. But maybe we can reach out to attach to see if we can get him on the show. But Ben, the first map caught me off guard a little bit. LAG came out and they took care of business in map number 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of get to the moment. This is sort of a back and forth map, and then I feel like Minnesota actually got in a really good spot at the tail end of this P2. We'll kind of watch it from the middle.
Before you get into it, Ben,
yeah.
sorry to cut you off because I got to get this asshole on the call. Zinni, you're late. You're fucking late.
Sorry. I didn't know you were fucking begging for me to be... You love me, don't you?
I want to give you an introduction. I just gave Doug a whole fucking crazy introduction.
Okay, do it. Introduce me.
All right, listen. Come back. Leave the call. Come back and say hey.
I don't have powers, unfortunately. I got to get dragged back in here.
God. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Flake. Anthony Zinni, a.k.a. Methodz. Methodz, what's going on, kid?
Tommy!
Hey!
What's going on, Tom? We had a good time on the Instagram live story earlier. Guys,
yeah, we
so
did.
Tommy went live on Instagram. I never seen that really happen much. So I saw it, and I clicked it, and I pressed request to join. And we were talking for a bit. I was shirtless.
He was shirtless. He had no fucking shirt on, this fucking guy. I said,
I was
put
shirtless.
a fucking shirt on.
Anyway, these matches were good today. Unlike yesterday, I actually thoroughly, especially the second match, that for some reason took 4 fucking hours for it to finish.
I was worried, man. I'm gonna go see Black Widow tonight. I was starting to get worried that I'm not gonna make my showtime with how long this series is taking.
But that's why we'll get right into it, man. We'll talk about it. Obviously, there were some problems, but we already kicked things off. But Ben, I'll let you get back to your point. I apologize.
Yeah, so I thought this is sort of the big moment in this match. We wanted a little sec here. So P2's, kind of the goal now. It sort of flipped, the meta flipped. You want to kind of play for this P3. It kind of gets a little bit mixy, and I feel like this is a little bit of a missed opportunity for Minnesota. Looking at the scoreline, Gorillas are up 30, and they actually end up getting into a 2-1-2 split, going to P3. And Minnesota actually does not take advantage of this 4v2 situation. Watch how it plays out. They take a lot of individual chows. Minnesota's the Gorillas team is able to get back with their team and sort of hold this P3, and from there it's sort of smooth sailing.
Well, after he gets a big blood off rotation, he's able to play his life and stay alive, and that's what he does best, man. He's always good in those situations where things get really mixy, those close quarter combat. He ends up picking up 3. He gets a kill, he plays his life, gets another one with a big 2-piece, and gets a good grenade kill. So he picks up 3. So honestly, it's just a good individual play. I think Minnesota, they end up pushing, They kind of single push. They don't really push up the same lanes, so I guess that's where they're in the wrong there, Ben. I kind of agree with you. They kind of should have did something a little bit more together, and they're also moving in slow motion. It's like go.
I'm also not really sure. I don't know if Dylan got a call. Like, look at number 6 here. He actually runs back to go check like Vincent, like P1, and he doesn't. He was actually shooting number 1 in the beginning of the sequence. So I don't know if he got a bad call out.
No, there's nobody there to call out. He knows that people are coming off spawn, and he's probably trying to play spawners. But right there, Dylan just needs to go. He's turning around.
Shoot the guy in the back and then finesse and play your life, and your team will spawn there.
There's just no point to even turn around and pick up spawners. Just focus on spawns, get the kills. Because even if Dylan turns around and kills some of those spawners, there's only 3 or 4 seconds to that new hill pops. They hold cam, Ben, and where are they gonna spawn?
But Tom, look at the score now, right? It was a 30-point game. Minnesota don't take advantage, and now they're down 60. And this is basically the game from there. From there, as we'll go through, LAG kind of nursed this in. And Tom, LAG managed to break their 12-game hardpoint streak. They hadn't won a hardpoint in like a few months. Kind of wild.
That's nice.
That is disgusting.
Congratulations to LAG. They're 1-13.
This first map scared me, man, for Minnesota, because obviously Minnesota right now they're racing against Thieves. Like they're trying to hold that top 6 spot so they don't start in losers of champs. And Thieves is obviously trying to take that spot from him. As soon as they lost this first map, LAG is a pretty solid search team. I was pretty worried. I was like, okay, Minnesota can go down 2-0 here. And now they're very likely to lose the series, but obviously it didn't happen. But still, I don't know. Minnesota still needs to sharpen up their hard point because sometimes it's a little shaky.
It's a little shaky. It's been shaky all year.
It's been very shaky.
They fucking suck at hard point. It's terrible.
I mean, yeah, listen, if you want to say, they're fucking abysmal at it, Tom. I was trying to be nice because we're, I was,
Well, I'm talking
about
we call it how it's on the show, bro.
Yeah. Listen, Minnesota has potential to be good at it, though. LAG, to me, they just look, bro, I don't know what's going on with them. They're 1-13 in hardpoint. I didn't even know that. I knew they weren't that good in hardpoint, but I didn't know it was that bad.
How long has it been since they won a hardpoint?
They just won.
I think it was since like May, if I believe.
Damn!
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
It was actually a long time.
It was a 12-game losing streak.
12 games.
Not 12 map. 12 games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
they got
bad,
3-0.
They got 3-0 a lot. So you have to think about how many series that is. Like,
oh
I believe it was at some point in May. If someone wants to double check that.
Well,
so 2 months without winning a hard point in the league.
2 months, Doug. Doug, would you let that happen? Be honest.
I never would be in a situation where that could ever happen.
Never.
But then again, I'm not even in the freaking league right now, so I guess that's true, right? I'm not even in the situation. So we're both in the same boat, Zip.
What I want to talk about in this map, so we'll keep breaking this down. Minnesota ended up clutching up and winning this map. This map was super funky though. Like, I will never understand. Back-to-back rounds, the teams that sets up for this B post plant blows the setup, and like
Minnesota trolled right here.
They teams trolled in back-to-back rounds. We're gonna watch this out, bro.
I lost my fucking. I hated the fact that they had the perfect setup, and then they got out of the perfect setup. They left it. So right here, you got Major Maniac. He's gonna be top bed, and then you got two guys holding low bed. You could keep it playing, Ben. Unless you got something you want to say. You got something you want to say? Go ahead.
No, you'll watch number 8, Preston. Priest is going to go ahead and pitch middle. He'll get traded out. But, like, you see a lot of teams have kind of played this, Tom, where it's like you don't even need to chow bottom. Like, you finesse bottom. And they have to slide up back stairs or hop up the top window to chow.
This is my problem. Look, they're in the setup, right? The double setup. They get one. Somebody run. StuDyy, where you going, StuDyy?
Yeah, take the chow.
Hold the setup, kid. Hold the setup, Eli. Where are you going? You got to stay there. If they just hold the two people set up, the kid's going to jump around the corner. I mean, first, LAG, the kid's challenging low bedroom by himself. They're not doing anything together. He solo chows. He dies. StuDyy gives up the fucking setup. He's trolling. There's trolls going everywhere, Ben, left and right.
So then watch how this round plays out. Assault kind of sets up for a very similar play. Killing the guy water stairs. And then Minnesota do a good job in this retake of, I believe, somehow clutching this round, even though someone from LAG pinches middle, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so this is just another B retake, which we see
all the time.
they
do clutch this. It goes to a 1v2.
Yeah, we see this all the time on Raiders and D, man. People like to rush plant this B bomb site and play for that bedroom setup. Mental's left in a clutch situation here. I feel like Mental could get a little bit more active here.
He hesitated. I understand what he was trying to do, but like as soon as you hesitate there and you sit behind that pillar, it's pretty unlikely you're about to slide down those steps and get the guy off bomb. His best bet was challenging immediately.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, even right here,
he's
he gets a kill,
but
1v2 situation, like, I feel like right here, he needs to make a play towards money or something. Like, he needs to find a way to just somehow just slide out and get the kill.
Yeah, I like the money window slide out and just play the 50-50.
But it looked like his controller died.
Yeah. No, he definitely could have done more there for sure.
I don't think you should have went money. I like him staying water steps.
Me too, because he can see the bomb.
You're just saying he should have chowed instantly and then try to get the pick.
He either should have chowed instantly,
or he should have been late. He should have made them think he could go money. Like he peaked water steps too soon. Whereas if he waited a few seconds, he knew they were both mansion side, right? I'm pretty sure he knew they were both there. He waits a few seconds, doesn't peek. Then you have Major Maniac thinking, fuck, he's about to go money.
But he kind of did that. He kind of did that. He waited a couple seconds. I liked how he initially played it. But then he's got to know with time dwindling down, somebody from Minnesota's hopping bomb. So he has a 1v1 to win. You win the 1v1, you got a free kill on bomb. He didn't even play for a gunfight. Like, slide cancel the corner and challenge the kid. But instead, I don't know what he was doing. He was trying to finesse. He was trying to, I don't know.
To be fair, listen, it's his first CDL Pro match. I'm sure there's a lot of emotions and thoughts going
100%.
in. His like, at times, watching him play today, like, it definitely looked like he wasn't comfortable, but it's to be expected, man. It's his first series.
Yeah.
He's also playing a good team, too, Ben.
Yeah.
His team is good.
I kind of, like, it's hard to... It's just really hard to gauge.
Well, we'll see if he's a good player, but go ahead.
No, it's hard to gauge. I mean, even then, Ben, like, it's not easy for him to just come in and go off. Like, the team wasn't playing well without him. How can you expect this kid to come in and just make them a winning team?
He's not going to come in and be simp and they're just going to turn around. So.
It's not going to work that way. So, I mean, like, obviously, if he does go off, it's great for him. But the likelihood he's going to be able to go off on a team that's, for the most part, struggling is unlikely. And it's just going to tank his stock. So, I mean, I'm worried for him in that regard. That doesn't mean you don't take the opportunity, right? You're not happy to play. But I'm just worried that no matter how involved he is, no matter what he does, it just might not be enough. You know what I mean?
I wanna move the conversation real quick. So I want to also watch the last round of this map. Believe it or not, somehow Minnesota wins this setup.
Hey guys, real quick, when we're critiquing players, it's just a game, and me when I competed, you know how many fucking mistakes I did when I watched it back and I looked like an asshole and I looked like a moron. We're just critiquing the game, man. Don't take it the wrong way if we're pointing somebody out individually. I'm not saying mental use. We're just talking about the play. I think very highly of everybody on the board here, whether they're having a bad season or not. You know, they're in the Pro League for a reason. But we're here to critique players and the plays that they make and kind of what's going through their head, and that's what we're going to do. So, you know, I see people saying, relax, this, and that's his first match. I'm relaxed. I'm just talking about the game. You understand?
I love how Preston played this, Tommy.
So we've talked all the time. This black van spot is very good. But I still think with 3 players, like, Preston basically did not get shot at by any of those players coming up driveway. On top of LAG, this whole map on offense, they kept running this retake setup. And like Minnesota was just so patient, just allowing Silly to stay alive. It doesn't matter. We'll just go ahead and let those 3 guys slide out and get all the trades, and Silly's just useless. So it was a real dude. It was a weird raid SND.
I mean, Silly's got to go. You know, I mean, if anything, you know, Silly needs to make the initial play before his teammates are peeking. You know, Silly should make the contact first with the team before the 3 players make a play. And if he's not going to do that, if he's not going to hit that flank with confidence and just fucking commit to it, and he's just going to kind of throw shimmies and let him know, yeah, he might as well just rotate back to pillars and, like, try and work with his team. So it just looked like they just weren't on the same page. They were all just solo challenging. Preston got a free 3-piece, and it looked easy for him. It looked easy. And plus, it's Pete Dog. You know what Pete Dog brings to the table. Well,
Preston had an immense series, man. It continued with this map as well. This was a control smoke show. We'll watch his first round, but this was an absolute one-way map. And it looked like after this map that, you know, Minnesota kind of regained after that first map, gave LAG that gentleman's first map, and they were going to go ahead and dominate the series.
No, 100%. And then we go into a control. I think the way that Minnesota won this 3rd map, like you said, Ben, it was chalk.
It was dominant,
it was
man.
Done.
Yeah.
I mean, I was surprised to see LAG come out win the first hardpoint just because they've been struggling so much in hardpoints. So when they won the first map, I was like, oh, interesting. You know, we might have a series here. And then after the 3rd map, I said, okay, you know, maybe the first map was a fluke. Ben, what the fuck is this?
Oh, I didn't. Someone just pulled up another video.
Really? Was it Zinny or Doug? Zinny, Doug, what are you guys doing over there?
Had to be Doug. I'm not even watching what you guys are watching.
I'm just sitting.
Get Keemstar out of here! Get this guy off my screen!
Dude, now I gotta go.
Oh, shit!
Now I gotta go find the video.
Keemstar. Oh, it was leaked. The fucking link was leaked. Just relink it, Ben. Maybe somebody's fucking around.
Did someone leak the link, bro?
Yeah, I said it was leaked on fucking stream. Remember when I fucking get a new link? You guys are fucking assholes.
Oh, you hate to see it, dude.
You guys are a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
God.
Guess
how do we actually? That's actually the first time that's happened. That's actually.
It might have happened. It might have happened if I shared my screen and the link was seen through there. Maybe.
I think I did it, Ben. Doug. I think I did it. It's okay. Just send me another link, Ben, and we'll get
this.
I'll just be the scapegoat, Tom.
I gotta find the link.
Nah, I'll take the heat, Doug. You're our guest. You're our guest, Doug. You know we treat you with love and respect here on the flank.
I appreciate it, Tom.
And Doug or Zim, what the fuck are you eating? Because you sound like a fucking animal over there.
It's good, man. Listen up, right?
Oh my God.
I'm chilling. 1 sec. Listen up.
Get it down, please. Fuck.
So I'm a big fan of like Tender Greens, fresh corn grill from LA, right?
Tender Greens is so good.
Tender Greens is fire.
I found a place in Toronto called Mary B Kitchen.
The new link. Please don't link this one.
Kind of the same thing. Like it's a protein, carb, and a veggie, right? So I got grilled chicken, mac and cheese, and salad right here, and it's incredible. The chicken has some chimichurri with it. The salad has a delectable dressing. The mac and cheese is topped with quite a few breadcrumb, nice cheese ratio, right? Not too cheesy, not uncheesy, if that makes sense.
No, right.
Anyway, Tom, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I could tell. I could fucking tell. You could barely fucking talk with all that food you're shoving down your throat.
Anyway, before we were really interrupted with the watch together situation, I mean, this was the scoreboard after this map.
I mean, thank God they brought up that.
21-7, yeah.
I mean, they could have brought up a pair of tits or something. I would have got banned. So
that would have been quite unfortunate, but from here, guys, we'll play the 4th map, man. I mean, this was over after the second hell of this map, man. And it's just another tough hard point of the LAG guys. Obviously, that first map was sort of one that they looked good at finally, and then this one was more what we've seen from LAG. Just never really have a chance in these hard points, going down pretty big off early, and like, dude, like they've got the P2 side and they get insta flipped. Like they were not able to really get any time on P4. It was pretty much chalked after that.
Unfortunately, this was the one map I was unable to watch today. I was a little.
Well, you didn't really miss anything, so you're all good.
I didn't miss anything. I mean, this was a series.
I mean, look at the score, Tom. It's like 67-3.
Maron, did they just wipe them?
This was bad, Tom. This was really bad.
That's bad.
Yeah, this was really, really bad.
And then Ben, you said you don't even want to go on board with the listening.
Yeah, let's get
I'm just changing the
today.
Quality real quick. You said that we're not even going to go on board with them because why? They were delayed today, right? They were just really delayed.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay on them. But regardless, I mean, guys, look like it's a 120-point lead, and we're starting the second rotation. Like, it's just for LAG, it's like, you know, they had their opportunity to try and go up 2-0 in this series. They kind of squandered that second map. And then it was a Priester show, man. Like, we've been waiting for some really good series out of Preston this year. This is a series where he deep fried. So shout out to him. And the Minnesota boys really need this dub because coming up, they got a really tough task this weekend, I believe. They have a tough match this weekend. Hold on, pull up the schedule.
Yeah, who are they going up against? I'm gonna try to refresh this link. By the way,
they are playing Toronto Ultra. They're playing Toronto Ultra this weekend. So
they got a match.
Yeah, so this is obviously a
now
match
you see Minnesota. They were
able
to flip the Swans once
kind
again.
of where we're at with this team. And for LAG, man, like it's just more of the same. They're starting off with a new player. It's not going to get any easier though. They're going to play Dallas on Saturday. Against a Dallas team that played very hot at the major. Probably looking like an 0-2 start for the boys on LAG.
Yeah, we'll see what they could do, but they got to turn things around. I agree with Zinni. I feel for Mento a little bit because he is the new guy on the block and he's getting thrown into kind of like a shit situation here. But hey, I wish them the best. They got smoked the last couple maps. I mean, I was surprised to see them. I think Minnesota maybe just came out a little bit flat. I really don't know, but listen, the first series was I think I blinked and it was done. So we could just move on to the next one. Ben, you want to move on, or is there anything else you gotta say?
I gotta find the VOD from.
I think we actually do though. We actually have Ricky from LAG here.
I'm fucking showing. Give me 1 second, guys.
Out of side. I think that was that Ricky. I think that was Ricky. Hold on, he's eating right now. I think he needs to get down his food a little bit.
1 moment, please. Ricky, come here, Rick. Hold on, he's in their room. I'm fucking showing. 1 second, please.
Zinni, how much food are you throwing in your mouth?
1 second.
You're like a fucking animal. I can hear it. It's like fucking ASMR in this fucking
Hey
thing.
guys, Ricky here. Obviously, Zinni was eating. Anyways, obviously, I'm the right-hand man to Embry. We let Reese go. He's now on Empire. They're top 2. Currently, just trying to focus on things like strategy, preparation, expertise. Just trying to get Billy like into the system. Obviously, so far, our season hasn't been as good as we'd like it to, but I think it's important for us to gain some momentum here at the end of the season.
Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you giving us a little bit of a breakdown about the match. StuDyy said that was horrible, Zin. StuDyy said that was horrible.
Yeah, listen, I was... All right, well, maybe if you didn't get turned on, we would have won. That a little better? Like, fuck, man. Like,
I don't know. You know, Zin, they're always
everybody
fucking...
thinks... No, everybody
they're
thinks
never
I'm a toy
happy,
string
Zin.
No, everybody thinks I'm like a string toy these days. You just pull my string and I'll fucking just start coming out. Impersonate Nick Merckx. Impersonate Dashy. Dude,
yeah,
what am I, a fucking machine?
They said the same thing to me. They said, somebody said, Tommy will do, if you gift him this amount of subs, he'll start twerking. I said, since when?
Oh, yeah.
Since when am I going to do that?
Everyone's just making up your sub goals.
Listen, I'll do anything for subs.
This was the play from John right here where I saw this and I was like, dude, they're on point. Like, the way John was playing this whole situation, watch how he sets up Kenny when he goes inside green here. He's just going to finesse his life for like 15 seconds. And just look at Kenny's arrow, like, moving up on the map off this next respawn right here. Like, you're going to see in about 10 seconds from now, Kenny's going to pop a 3. And this is all because John's just staying alive and being ratty in here. And he was playing this perfect. And I saw this and I was like, I will not be surprised if they win this series here.
Yeah, I mean, this is what John does best, right, Doug? He's really good at throwing shimmies, like hitting good shots, playing his life. He's not really the player who will just kind of just throw himself and just go like, he has a different play style. You know, he's kind of like that sub slayer, play his life type role, and he does it very, very well. But LA Thieves, they did come out hot, and New York a little bit sloppy today, Ben.
Yeah, you know, I was
not a little bit, a lot.
So
they look like shit.
They didn't show the videos on stream, so I'm not sure how Double Moscow ended up in the rotation here. I probably would have liked to have not. I mean, Thieves have been good on Moscow all year, so maybe take that out of the pool and play another map. It was an interesting series, though. Thieves go up and they win the first 2 maps. We'll watch a lot of plays in map 2, which I think will demonstrate that I'm not really sure what New York's kind of plan was the first 2 maps. But we get a hot 3 out of New York in map 3. Interesting because they've struggled in control at times this year. Map 4 is a little bit interesting, but the boys on New York clutch up. And then map 5 is just absolute chaos, man. Goes to round 11, and then we'll break that down and talk about how Thieves were able to clutch up and win.
Yeah, the map 5 was fucking 20 minutes long. A lot of connection issues today, obviously.
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk about it. I mean, guys, there was obviously problems going on with Hydra's internet or something. His internet kept crashing over in Dallas. You know, shit like that's going to happen in online here, right? It's online. Things aren't going to be perfect. I feel like the reset was killing the momentum a little bit. I feel like New York was just on a hot streak, man, with the reverse sweep. They come out in the S&D. They win a round. They almost win the round fucking 3v4.
Nah, they were up 5-3. They were in the driver's seat that map. I understand what you're saying. Maybe it killed it a little bit, but
I mean, you didn't let me talk.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. I apologize. Tom,
You're
go ahead.
a fucking prick. I wasn't making an excuse for them. I just feel I think the problems one are it's on us to make sure that the internet's good. You know, like if the internet crashes on our end, meaning like Hydra's end or something, that's on him. Like that's on us to make sure that that we have good internet and that the shit's not crashing. Yes, sometimes there might be some outages and shit might happen, so it's super unfortunate for Hydra. I'm just saying, you know, New York was down 0-2. They come back the next two maps. They come back in the S&D. They win the first round with ease. Like, they're feeling good. Like, they're just on a momentum streak right now. A lot of problems start happening. It is what it is, but it's on them to come back, regain, and fucking win the series. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't making an excuse or anything. But, you know, problems like this does mess with the momentum a little bit. It happens no matter what with a lot of teams. This has happened to so many different teams, so many different players where shit happens, shit hits the fan, and teams need to have a mental reset. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, Zinni, New York, they were up 5-3. They need to close out the map, and they ended up letting that one go, and they ended up throwing it away.
No matter no matter how much you prepare, it's just a sad reality of a fucking online league. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always going to be an issue that you didn't anticipate, whether that's your internet going out. I disagree with you a little bit in the sense that like it's on us to have good internet. Like of course, like
sometimes,
I'm sure. Well, I mean, it depends, right? If you're having internet issues for a few days, it's a different thing. But if the issue just started during this match, there's really not much you can do, right? Sort of just luck of the draw. Unfortunately, whatever happened, I'm sure it wasn't intentional. So, it sucks. Thieves looked really good, a lot better than I thought they'd look. But I'm also, I think it's a mixture of Thieves looking good, and New York just underwhelming. Like they're not as dominant as they were, and obviously, like that's going to happen towards the end of the year. Teams start catching up. Obviously, New York is still very capable of competing with these top teams. They just don't look like the top two team we saw.
No, they don't.
A month or two ago.
Well, Zin, how much time you want to give them before you say that? Just because they obviously went into the LAN with JT instead of Asim, and we all know how, you know, JT and Asim's playstyles are so different. So, like, it's one series, so how much time are you going to give them to confidently say, like, yeah, New York isn't the same team? Because everybody has an off series. I mean, FaZe lost to Gorillas, you know, like, Gorillas is one of the worst teams in the league, so it happens. Like, you have that series.
I said, even with JT at that LAN, they still looked underwhelming. They were like, JT is a solid player, granted, very different play style. I said Mac and Hydra were underwhelming compared to how they were performing online. Tom agreed. And now we're seeing this team back. I had high hopes. They still look good. Like, they don't look bad. Like, this is going to be the roster for the rest of the year, as it should be. And, like, I mean, it is one match, so I'm not going to sit here and be like, holy fuck, they're awful. Like, they just don't look as dominant as they did.
If they get like 3-0 by Toronto or FaZe or something or Empire, I would agree with you. But until then, I gotta wait. I need to see more from these guys first.
Yeah, I agree with Doug. I would struggle to make a claim after one series, especially when this went to round 11 and it could have gone the other direction. I do think though New York made a lot of mistakes in this. I think it was a combo of Thieves played really good, and they got some contributions from especially the AR players team. I thought John played fine. He had a .91, but he did his role. That's fine. He's not always going to go one there. I thought New York, though, made a lot of bad plays, especially in the second map. And you just can't spot two maps to, like, any team in the league. I mean, watch how this first round plays out. They get site control early, and they just kind of let the mix happen. This happened time and time again on this map. They get control of B-bomb.
Well, what the
in this case, you're never going to get bombed down because you're so worried about the bush from all angles. It just felt like, especially the first two maps in the series, that New York was just not on the same page on what plan they wanted. No one's watching streak because Mac's getting shot. No one turns around and tries to pick it up. They get shot in the back. Easy round for Thieves. You see they're laughing. They're having fun.
Yeah, they had
I'm going to skip to round 5 as well
asshole.
Because that was another round that I had highlighted where I just like straight up was not sure what New York was doing. They basically spread the map for picks, and I don't understand kind of like what the thought process was. I'm going to kind of get to it here real quick. But ultimately, you know, this is their setup. Their goal this round is to somehow get picks from the guy half wall. And ultimately what's going to happen here is you're going to see Asim number 1, Chow, Kenny playing that off angle. We've seen a lot of teams hold this from street. He's going to die, and then they're in a 3v4. They don't have any kind of map control. They don't have middle. They don't have courtyard. And then the round just kind of goes from there. This is more of the same we just saw throughout this map too from New York.
Nah, just to go back to my initial point, you keep going from play to play, but I just want to say, when I say Druz is an asshole...
Tom, if you're talking, you're muted.
I'm muted. Hello?
Tom, you're muted.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know fucking all. I was fucking, that's why I kept talking. You kept talking. I was like, did they hear me? But I was talking about Draza. He's a good player, bro. He's a really good player. Yeah, he's a really good player.
Passionate.
I like Draza a lot. Somebody saying let Ben talk. I was trying to get a fucking word in, asshole. When he was talking about the initial play, and then I was muted. So when I was trying to get a word in on that initial play, he went into the next play because he couldn't hear me. I always let Ben talk. I've seen a lot of people saying Ben, we talk about this all the time. Yeah. People always say Ben's talking over Tommy's talking over. Guys, we're on a fucking talk show. We want to talk. Everybody wants to talk. At least we all want to talk. You know what I'm saying? So if people want to say some things, please. Like if I'm talking and Zinni or Doug wants to say something, step in and say something.
I'll talk right over you.
Well, no, don't be an asshole. But listen.
I want to move us to this round too. This is the last kind of round I want to watch from this map. Thieves managed to retake this bomb site without crossing the bomb site itself. Just watch how this plays out. New York lose all these gunfights in street. Hydra and Clay are going to get into a 2v2, and they're just going to take the Chels. And Slasher basically doesn't leave this spot and gets like 3 kills in this round.
I mean, that was just unfortunate for Mac. He's trying to shoulder. He over peaks. Accident. I'm sure that's an accident. Clay's going to find 2. This is still an NYSL round.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
honestly,
Mac should have moved. If Clay was throwing shoulders like that, either one of them shouldn't have moved. Like at that point, one of you hide. Listen, it's easier said in hindsight, but one of you hide, one of you shoulder. The person shouldering, as soon as you see someone, you don't move. The other person shoulders and gets the kills. But right there, they were both throwing shoulders.
I agree that Mac shouldn't move, and regardless of that situation, though, shouldn't they play the 2v2 together and at least try and win numbers somewhere?
I'm gonna be honest too. Good play by Slasher, but definitely an interesting play. I definitely don't think Hydra expected Slasher to still be up there. I think Slasher made a good play. He just had a good read of it. I mean, Slasher just outplayed him. He had a good read. He predicted somebody from New York to rotate, and he ended up catching what's slipping. And then again, I mean, even with 100 Thieves or LA Thieves, you know, they did the same thing. They single pushed in the 2v2 situation. Kenny pushed, and Slasher ended up holding. So if Kenny loses that 1v1, you know, it probably goes New York's way. So it's a huge win for Kenny. So you gotta give some love to Slasher for making the read, but also gotta give it to Kenny for winning the big one-on-one on the site. Because if he loses that 1v1, Slasher needs to chase with 25 seconds left on the clock. So it's not looking good for them. But they end up clutching up. New York find themselves down 3-5, and then it's pretty much wraps after that, Ben.
Yeah, Hydra has to play his middle spot, and it's not really gonna work out for him. And we go down to the third map, and at this point, I was like, okay. In my head, it's like if New York win this map, this is kind of set up for the classic reverse sweep. It's like if New York just gets some momentum, they've been kind of hot in situations like this. They got Gary Hardpoint coming up after Gary Control. That's a map they're good at. They should be able to force map 5. That being said, I had questions because New York's been sort of iffy at Control. But they managed to come out really hot on this first offense. They win it, and then just kind of smooth sail from there.
We end up going into a Gary Control, and this is where New York, they need to try and make the run. I was talking about it a little bit on the Instagram live because, you know, I was going live on there for a little bit. Shout out to T-Mobile, by the way, for hooking me up with some stuff to give away. But I was talking about, I was like, listen, it starts with one map, right? They need to come out. They need to get some momentum, get their confidence back a little bit. Because, honestly, that was, like, the main word for me is confidence. It seemed like New York, was losing their confidence a little bit. Like, the first couple maps, they seemed like they were hesitating a lot. They seemed like they didn't know what to do. Sometimes they were single pushing. Like, I don't know. They just seemed uncomfortable to me. And I think against a team like LA Thieves, who are looking really good, they took full advantage of it, and they were able to get themselves a 2-0 lead. But going into the Garrison Control, New York, they end up winning the first offense, which was huge, Ben.
Yeah, they get crazy. Tom, watch the timing that they get on this. I actually didn't catch this first time I watched. Watch number 5 and then number 1, Asim and Kenny. Asim actually sneaks by square as Kenny gives this up to go help out A. If Kenny was holding that, they probably get this trade instead. Watch what happens. They single 2 guys out, and then it's a 4v2 on the hill, and New York's going to be able to cap this.
Yeah.
And make it interesting.
And going back to my initial point, when I was like, look at Draza laughing, he's a fucking asshole. That was just me giving him props, honestly. Listen, Italians, when we curse and call somebody an asshole, we're usually a good thing. I like his confidence. I think
fucking asshole.
I think Draza, I think the guy's a fucking prick. I like it too. I like the cockiness that he has. I like the confidence that the kid has. I think Draza's a great. I think he's a great fit for this LA Thieves team. I was. Sidney, what the fuck are you saying?
Sorry, I'm impersonating him, but I thought you were gonna stop, but you kept going, so I mistimed it. I apologize. Keep going.
Don't worry about it, Zin. It's okay. I was going to say, I always had my concerns with Draza because I didn't know how aggressive he was. Like, I feel like LA Thieves needs that aggressive sub that's, like, going in first, making plays. They have John, who's going to kind of be that roamer. And I feel like Draza, he could definitely fit that role. I'm just watching him play a little bit more with the sub. It's hard, right? Because he came in, he was throwing in the AR and shit.
Yeah. Kind of playing that flex role.
Right, and I don't know much about him, so it's cool to know that he can run multiple guns. But to see him just kind of be fit into that submachine gun role, it's good to see. So I just want to give my hats off to Draza, and he's came on the show a couple times as well. So shout out to him, man.
Yeah, Thieves got that guy doing a lot, man. He's like a variety porn star. He's fucking doing the whole.
Jesus Christ.
He's doing the whole shebang, man. But nah, I like him a lot. He's always in the 8s. He's energetic. Yeah, he's just so dope and energetic. You know what I mean? Big Draza fan here.
Hell, Zin.
But I mean, but to that point,
I got that, Zin.
What Thieves needed, and we'll see like how it works out with John is they needed another dynamic sub player. That they can kind of build around, and Draza might be that guy. It's sort of a Preston type, man. He could run a flex, he could run an AR, and he can run a sub, and he's going to be able to be flexible in the roles because they have Kenny, who can run a sub, but seems even more comfortable in that second or first AR role. And we know that Slasher is an AR player, so having that to fall back on, and we'll see if the John thing works. They might have a pretty good lineup here to close out the season.
I also feel like going back to New York, hey, individually, these guys struggled today. They weren't finding kills. Like, they just weren't winning fights. Which, I mean, keep in mind is going to happen from time to time. Hydra was trying to do everything he could in terms of, like, the kill category. Hydra was doing his thing. But Asim was underwhelming. Mac was underwhelming. Clay was underwhelming at times. So, obviously, those are my guys, right? But I call it how I see it, no matter what the team is. I know what their potential is and what they're capable of doing. But today was a bad day for them. They just didn't play to their potential. And I'm sure any of those guys would come on and say the same thing. That's just part of being a professional, is realizing when things aren't going your way or you're not playing well, and you need to go back and make sure you're perfecting your game. So it was probably, especially going into champs and stuff, a little bit of a wake-up call for New York. And I think they needed something like that, especially now getting Asim back into the roster, right? You get the original roster back. They're going to have to hit that form again that they were originally on.
Yep. Agreed.
Which again is what I said on the last show that worried me. I said this yesterday.
I mean, they're in a really tough race to get that second seed. I'm going to go and drag StuDyy in here as well as we kind of finish out this combo.
Oh, we got StuDyy.
Hello, Jeremy, aka StuDyy. But to your point, Tom, I think for New York, like, there's obviously a tough loss because they need all the points they can get in that second seed race. But for them, it's starting to get that chemistry back. And following up from the major, which is, look, like, Asim cannot be the only guy that does the dirty work on the team. We talked about this yesterday. It's not just, like, literally holding objectives. It's being the guy that's last off a spawn hitting the long route, or being the one holding the pinch. Like, too often I see Asim holding AR angles because other players in the team are not picking up the lanes they should. And I think if New York can do a better job of playing their system as a whole forward and not putting all that on Asim, I think then they'll kind of get back to that spot where they're really challenging for the second or third spot.
Well, listen, it started off like that. When I was saying Asim and Clayman were underwhelming, they picked it up, that's for sure, especially Asim. I mean, Asim was doing his fucking thing, and even when Asim is having a bad map, he's still annoying as fuck to play against because he's aggressive, he's putting shots into people, he's playing his life, he's all over the fucking map. You just can't keep track of him. So, I mean, regardless of what they're putting on the stat sheet, they're still a very difficult team to play against. But I do want to give a little introduction. StuDyy, what's going on, Jay?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, my guy?
First time on the flank, man. Big fan. Excited
I appreciate
to be on the
that,
show, man.
Jay, how the fuck is it your first time?
I don't fucking know. I just sit here and watch the entire time because it's so enjoyable to watch.
This is my guy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, I won my first event ever with StuDyy. We go way back. When I
won my only event with Tom.
Hey, let's get it, Jay. You know what I'm saying? And so Jay's my guy, man. So we'll definitely get you on the show a lot more. But hey, Jay, how you liking casting and stuff, man? I see you getting into your rhythm a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, today you had me cracking up against Minnesota LAG. You were like, that was horrible. What were they doing? I started laughing. I said, Jay's a fucking clown.
Well, so, like, the whole transition from being, like, a professional, you know how I was back in the day. I was always chatting shit, yelling at people. I was the aggressor. So, like, it's been a difficult task to transition over to a caster. It was easy for the analyst, but, like, the analyst part helped me before becoming a caster. Yeah, it's a lot different because you're calling play-by-play. Sometimes I'll be mumbling my words. They call me study, whatever. And I'll be sitting there like, listen, man, this is the first time that I've ever done casting. This is my only year I've ever done casting, like a full year. So I'm taking it day by day. Obviously, every time I do it, I'm gonna get better at it. And I just feel like I'm starting to get my flow, and it's fun. And also, not doing it in person is a big play because I can't tell Lando like, hey, I'm trying to talk it. Like it's a lot harder. So
yeah. 100%.
As of right now, I feel like I'm managing it okay.
Oh yeah, no, you're doing your thing, AJ. First of all, listen, we all see the negativity online. Like people are always gonna say some shit, right? But at the end of the day, I agree with you. Like it's something new for you. Like and that's what people don't understand. Like you're getting thrown into casting. And I appreciate that. Like I commend you for that because you're stepping outside your comfort zone. And it looks like as time goes on, like Jay, you've gotten a lot better in casting. Like,
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Bro, I like your casting now. Same with Lando. Like I've said it multiple times as well. Like I have no problem with you guys casting, bro. You guys have definitely gotten better. And plus, you got to build that chemistry as a duo if you guys are gonna continue to be a duo. So somebody like Merc and fucking Maven, those guys have been casting for years.
Yeah, those are the goats.
You know what I'm saying? Right, it's like it's different. It's definitely different. But let's get back into the match.
Yeah, let's get back into it.
Yeah, so we're.
Never mind. No. Go ahead.
Yeah, so getting the match, I think the sort of the tail of this game was the second rotation. Hydra goes on a big streak. New York kind of working with pressure on these P2 spawns. They're going to be able to control the game from here and kind of make it mixy. Again, that individual skill we've talked a lot from Hydra. It works well. Yeah, they kind of botched this streak here. They are able to kind of recover a little bit, kind of make this P2 mixy, but they do a good job of holding this nice P3 setup. Look how they have every lane covered. And then Thieves have a big issue kind of breaking this hill, and then New York kind of go from there.
Yeah. I think after the big win in that control, New York, they were able to bring this one back a little bit. I think just staying disciplined and making sure they got some rotations in and just got some good quality time was just important for them, and that's what they did. Clay went big in this spot down here. Clay found himself on a little bit of a streak. Clay popped off this map. He started doing his thing, and when Clay's doing his thing, and when Clay's energy starts pumping,
when Clay gets in these spots, Tom, like
he's hard to kill.
In his way, you're just chalked, bro. Yeah. Like once Clayster's doing that little bot walking thing, he's popping a 3. Like this is just the way he's been playing his whole life.
Oh yeah, I mean we've seen it for how many times this guy's been playing for 20 million years.
I was literally in diapers.
Father Time.
Yeah, bro. It's like this guy's been doing it for so long. It's just like riding a fucking bike. He's doing his thing, and then Hydra makes a fantastic play to break the P4 hill. He sneaks himself into vent. I guess Kenny just doesn't see him, or he does spot him and it's too late. But Hydra's like a slithery little snake. He gets around the corner and he's able to pop a 2-piece to open it up for New York. And I think that was just huge because if LAT Vs gets a good hold here and they take the lead, they could probably close this one out. So Hydra goes big.
I don't think John. I think John was lower, so he's not really seeing the vent cross. So I just think that Hydra gets away without anybody catching it, and it ends up being a big break because they're spawning Thieves out.
Huge break.
That looks just like what Apathy was trying to do too in that first series in that Garrison hardpoint. He literally tried to do the exact same play and he got caught.
Yep.
Like it was almost exactly identical.
Well, usually you have someone top catwalk who's kind of helping spot that cross to the guy who's in P1, but they didn't pick it up. And then New York were able to kind of hold the better side of this map. They got kind of stuck in the spawn trap on the first P4, but they're able to kind of flip the script here and work the game from here and force it.
Might have been a little mistake, honestly, from LA Thieves. I mean, you have a guy in hill, a guy top green. You got Kenny looking like plat area, and you got a guy mid map. Vent is wide open. Somebody's got to be calling out like, yo, they can hit Vent, like they could be there, and that's exactly what he did. And Hydra took full advantage of the mistake. So, good plays out of him. And then Hydra makes another play when it goes back to P1 through top green, where he does some fucking 360 weird fucking thing. And he kills the kid in the corner, runs across catwalk like, dude, that guy's nuts, dude. He does like this right here. Look.
Right here.
What the fuck? He's hitting trick shots. He's hitting trick shots, and then he jumps out, he pops a 2, and that wins him the game. I mean,
this guy's smooth, Tommy.
Guys looking like Pogba out there, man.
He's looking like who? Pogba?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had to make a French reference, bro.
I like that actually. I like that. Pogba's a good one. Pogba or Griezmann? Nah, more Pogba. He's more Pogba. Yeah, Pogba. But yeah, Hydra, he did his thing. He ended up with a big couple kills, and they were able to close this one out on the P2 rotation. They were just able to get the kills on the hill. LA Thieves, they rotated early, but New York do a good job just taking their time and working something out as a team. And they end up getting the kills and sending this to a map number 5, Ben, where we got a lot of problems going into the map number 5. I was losing my fucking mind.
Yeah, this one kind of took a minute. The story of this.
Look at Asim, bro.
I thought, dude, in this map 5, Asim was making some insane plays and clutching a lot of rounds for them.
He was.
But ultimately, I keep saying ultimately, New York kind of go 5-3. They toss a few rounds, and then the round 11. I think some miscomms. I was talking to Asim after, it sounded like there was some miscommunication that went down in the round 11. And while they were almost able to clutch it with the body block, they just didn't put themselves in a position to go ahead and close out that round with the retake.
We'll talk about the last round when we get there, but yeah, stink bomb.
What the fuck are you talking about, Zin? Stink bomb?
What do you mean, Zin?
The stink bomb at the end where they let him fucking plant B for free.
Yeah,
uncontested, no trophy, no nothing.
As soon as you let them get the bomb down there, the likelihood you win that round is very slim.
Yeah.
Well, they double naded it.
I said wait to the end. I mean, it doesn't matter. You have to at least have some presence, purple or somewhere around there, because as soon as you get the bomb down there, like, dude, occasionally you can retake, but that spot by the stairs is godlike.
Yep.
And honestly, Thieves almost fucked up. They're lucky they even almost got that defuse. I actually thought they were gonna get it because Thieves played it horribly.
Yeah, they did play it
Draws
bad.
left the stairs heady.
Which I don't know why he did that.
He should have stayed there, let Austin play for the info, and then it was a foolproof round. Instead, they gave him a chance.
So New York, they end up getting themselves a little bit of a lead. Obviously, guys, throughout this whole map, there was constant delays. Hydra's internet kept going down, so Hydra had to go for a fucking sprint. He had to sprint through Dallas. He's running fucking blocks to go to Scraps' place. So shout out to Scraps for allowing...
But they're not in the same building? He had to actually take a setup and move to another building?
I don't think they're in the same building, are they?
Paco and moved his setup? He didn't just...
No,
There's no way he
I
took a complete setup.
I think they're in the same building, but...
I don't think so, Ben.
I think they're in the same building, if I remember correctly. But regardless...
Maybe, I don't know.
Regardless of the whole situation, I thought, again, this is one of the crazy rounds that Asim clutches has like no business in this 3v2. Matt kind of dies back alley. Asim somehow gets his kill on Slasher in window. He kills Draza. John's able to get one and some good finesse out of Asim, playing a nice little interesting spot in the back. John doesn't have time to find him, and then somehow New York clutches around. They probably shouldn't have won.
Listen,
I thought John was going to jump up on the AC here.
Good plays from Asim. Rewind that right now.
Playing manhunt.
Rewind that.
Who the fuck does Draza think he is?
Yeah, he tried to square up right in the middle of the map, dog.
Well, first of all, that was great shots from Slasher and Hydra. That was insane.
Great shots. I just want to watch this monstrosity of a chow from Draws one more time.
I mean, he has no other plays in.
He thought he was Thor. Watch.
But Zin, what else is he gonna do? There's 15 seconds on the clock. The bomb's in the middle of the map. What do you?
I just don't think they could rotate the bomb there.
At least, yeah. I mean,
you got to square up with them in their spawn and just win the trades, or get the bomb down and hold the position.
It wasn't the best play.
It just looked funny to me.
It definitely
was an
looked
awkward
funny.
situation.
Awkward
if he wanted, he's the man. But I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, bro, Asim almost jumped out the window to try and go for the 3-piece when he was one shot, but I think he made a good play, just chilling.
Yeah, he did.
And making sure he didn't do anything too fucking crazy. But New York, it says 3-3 at the top, but you can see on the left side, it is 5-3 New York right now. The score is 5-3. And this is where New York needs to close it out. It's 5-3. They're on the defensive side. They have to close out this round. Ben, I'll let you talk about it and break it down a little bit. What do you think went wrong here? First of all, Mac went rogue.
I don't know what that was.
It's defense.
I don't know what that was.
Watch it again.
Rewind that
watch it again.
Thought he had Captain America's shield. What the fuck was this?
I'm not sure what he was doing, to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't know if he was just... Listen, on defense, man, there's no need to chow or do anything crazy. You know, just throw some shoulders.
Right up the middle of the map, dude.
Yeah, he went rogue.
What the fuck?
And listen, Mac is a fantastic player. He did come out after the series, and here, I got the tweet right here, actually. Look, boom. He said, good games to LAT, lost last map, costed that series, absolutely pathetic, had to be fucking better. And I like that. You know, I like to see stuff like that because he is a fantastic player, and when you don't have a series that you want to have, you acknowledge it and you learn from it. And that's what makes you a really fantastic player, is when you can acknowledge your mistakes.
You got to admit when you're getting pissed on. There's nothing funnier when, like, you're on a team and someone drops a 0.6, gets absolutely pissed on, and they just don't say anything about it. They're just like, dude, we did this wrong, this wrong. It's like, okay, I'm still waiting for you to say you got pissed on. Come on. Just say you didn't find me one kill the entire map, please. I want to hear it. But I mean, yeah, he'd
be like that sometimes.
But,
and, you know.
Going back to this round, so Matt gets blooded. Asim actually gets a trade from John in purple. Hydra gets crazy timing.
He does get crazy timing.
Right as he goes to purple Balk, Draws is going to round the corner right about now. So that's tragic. He'll peek this. He doesn't end up doing the slide out, and then he's just going to chow back bottom purple and die. So it's going to go to a 3v2. Asim actually almost clutches this round. Like, I don't know how he almost clutches 1v2.
He was just making plays left and right.
Yeah.
I mean, Asim was trying to do everything he could.
But he couldn't really finesse here. You know, like, I was a little surprised that that Clay actually kind of dies in the situation. He's still sort of challenging middle, and he's just not able to finesse and stay alive.
No, Clay needs to get the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need
Clay
to force him
needs
to
to
plant.
get out.
Like something else, yeah.
You need to force him to plant. You can't just die.
He had
get
the
wall banged there.
opportunity to get out. He got away with his life. Asim got away with his life. They can literally turn around and head glitch that shit and fucking put some shots into people and get the fuck out. Or just, you know, they end up. Clay just did the hard part and didn't do the easy part. He should have got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, he could just finesse back alley. Asim's got his cross.
Bro, and then Asim almost
had
this.
this,
I don't know how Zach won
this
this
round
fight
was
on Asim.
insane.
I don't know how he won this fight on
Asim
right here.
One shot. I think it was just so one shot.
Yeah, but like Zach was so weak too. I thought for sure Asim won this once he
He hit
killed
him with
Slasher.
the jump shot.
Wait,
Right
hold
over
on.
the
That
truck.
actually made, dude, Asim's fucking reactions crack me up, dude.
Yeah, well, Asim, you know Asim, he's having a blast out there.
I love
Yeah,
the
I
flash
know.
off the wall, by the way.
So right
5-5.
here, you know, he's putting some shots at. Bro, he lit Draws up. Die, bitch!
Yeah, hold on. I'm actually. Wait, I feel like that. He hit him one more time. But I guess
did,
it was through the
he
van.
did.
But it's through the van,
I
so-
guess the van.
And he's
really,
regenning too. Like he's hitting them through the van right there. He's probably regened a little bit, hits him with another. Like he's regenning, you know. But
Yeah,
fuck.
the kill cam will show it from Draz's perspective here for peep in a sec.
He didn't even regen. He had like literally less than 10 health left, I think.
Yeah, look at Asim's hair, man. That guy's growing it out. It's looking nice. My man's got the flow. But look at this guy, man. Like what
Look
the
how
fuck?
weak.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
it's because of the van.
Yep, the
if
van.
he didn't, if there was no van there, it was a free kill for Asim.
Yeah. Good play. Honestly, it was a good try from Asim. 1v2 situation. Asim's trying to do everything he can to try and keep the team in. And he ends up almost clutching a 1v2. But now I'm worrying, right? Because it's 5-4 NYSL. They go back on the offense, right? So I'm thinking round 11 here already, you know.
I mean, I was talking about with someone, I forget who, but 5-3 is like the most dangerous lead in COD because
Yeah,
like
it is.
it's like you lose the defense, it's like fuck, okay, now we're up 5-4. Now the other team has defense. If you lose the offense, it's just a 5-5 goes to kills. And I'm not sure how the kills would have worked. Obviously, this map was ended a bunch of times. I'm not sure if the correct team got defense. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it was end. I don't know. Either way.
Yeah, not sure on that one either. It's just so hard when it reset 3 times. So we'll defer to what people said on Twitter there.
Either way, a 5-3 lead is a lot more dangerous than people think.
No,
I think
100%.
Clay. I think they get picked crossing his bomb, right? Asim will die. Yeah, they end up getting a trade here middle.
See, like, hold on. Can you just back it up for a second? I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. So,
Terry?
you see Clay gets control of boat. I don't understand. Like, I know off the rip, Asim goes through mid, but I don't know. I just feel like if my teammate's going to get control of boat, I should be taking the long route to make sure I could, like, safely get through to A.
There's only 30 seconds left.
There's only like 40 seconds.
30 seconds.
Like, they don't really have that much time to work
But
with.
the
So
thing
their
is-
strategy was have 2 guys mid play for info while Clay
Their
gets
strategy
boat.
was to hit B, but they ran to a hard counter, so they just had to kind of call an audible.
The problem there is, you have to assume someone's watching that cross. It's one of the most predictable spots on this map. You need an AR there with Asim if he's gonna run
Looking
that
over
route.
him. That's what I was gonna say.
It makes no. I mean, like, so you have Clay boat and then a guy driveway. There's no one to back down the guy who's inevitably good. At the very least, gonna make Asim one shot. Austin hit good shots to get the full kill.
Right.
But still, you need someone there to back him down.
Yeah, I agree with Zin. I mean, you get blind countered at B. You're forced to rotate the bomb site. If you're gonna rotate, you gotta know that the mid map is wide open. That somebody's probably got eyes on it. Somebody just needs to be with Asim. They need to be tighter on the rotations. Like they just need to help each other more. And they didn't. Asim gets picked out with 30 seconds left on the clock, and at that point, the bomb's down in the middle of the map. I mean, it's pretty much chalk.
They don't really also know where any guys are A, and like obviously if Clay gets the kill in Canyon, maybe this round plays a little bit different if Hydra gets a kill middle, but. We're gonna go to around 11, and then we can kind of talk about this.
NYSL got defense. Like they
Yep,
just had no
and then,
presence at B.
Right,
Like,
and then exactly what Jay just said, guys. I mean, New York has defense, and it's like it's just too easy, right, Jay? Like it's just too easy. It's just they get the bomb down way too easy.
I'm just confused looking at the minimap right now. Like, why are number 2 and number 4? They're kind of like doing the same job here. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like they have no presence at B at all, and they gave up this B bomb plant for free, which is what you guys just said earlier before this. But I just don't know why you got one guy watching the cross to A, one guy holding A, one guy holding A is like. I just feel like this guy number 4 should probably be helping B in my opinion, or getting near purple
Mac
stats
also
or something.
Mac also struggled to get any kills at any point in B on defense across all these rounds.
The setup's not bad if Thieves play for purple control, which they don't here. They go from outer, so you have number 1 watching that purple cross. So like they're trying to set up like a crossfire here. You have number 4 watching the A cross, number 1 watching the purple cross, number 3 watching the cross to bomb. They're probably assuming at the very least number 4 can get the guy off bomb or kill someone in garage, but it's just a risk giving up purple like this. It kind of looks like they were anticipating them to go A, which is like sort of a fair guess. Usually on this map, teams sort of tend to gravitate towards A. I could be completely wrong. That's just how I feel. But I mean, as soon as you go with this B plant, like obviously their intent was to get the guy off the bomb, but number 4 wraps back into the room here, whereas I think they should have made some noise and tried to have him hop the wall. You got to get the guy off the bomb. Like I said, as soon as the bomb goes down,
I actually think
that you know how hard it is to get that kill off the bomb if you hop the wall. Like look where Kenny is. He's gonna get that kill for free. And do they not have 3 nades here? Does Ace and Hydra and Mag not have a nade each?
They actually
threw 2.
They threw them at the same time.
All
but,
three?
One of them
but
messed it up though because they would have killed John.
I think Clay.
Ace
throws 1.
Did
Clay have a grenade?
And the trophy aided from back alley? Is that what just happened right there?
Yeah, so look at it again. That's the first nade from Hydra. The second one comes in from a seam. So the first one from Hydra gets stuck on, like, I guess to the right. It doesn't even touch John. So John only gets hit by 1 nade. Like, they would have gotten this kill before this bomb plan went down.
I think Hydra's overthrew his.
Yep.
Hydra overthrew the nade. And then I don't even know if Clay has a grenade. I guess we'll see if we go back on his screen, but he might have threw his already. John's doing a great job staying alive. I mean, just him staying alive is good.
Good snakes out of John right there.
I mean, he could have slid to the vent for free.
The thing that I hated most about this round, though, was Hydra's switch up to pull out a Krieg. Because that changes the way that he plays. Like, the guy in the previous round to go up 5-3 pops a 2-piece top perp. Like, you should be feeling confident. No matter, this guy's the Flash. Ran all the way to a different apartment to play. But then he gets there. And now in a 5-5 situation, you basically choke up. Like Doug said, they were both watching basically that middle map to cross the beach side. And like in that situation, if Hydra's still playing the confident player that he is with that SMG, he's going to be able to at least play around that purple side. But
Bro, I want him
himself with that AR.
I want him on the
purple
steps just waiting.
And then he just slides out and just gives his life up.
I agree, Doug. And I think to compound the mistakes for New York, I think on this retake, they weren't on the same page, right? We've seen a lot of teams kind of shift from really trying to like push out garage to playing tight and playing slow and let the guy half full peek and then just sort of body stack.
No, here's what should have happened.
Player numbers.
Sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No, it's all good.
As soon as Clay backs that guy down from the B bomb, he should be screaming hop the bomb. And Clay should sit right there. Other person should play purple steps. You try sound whoring the wall hop. Because number 1 for a second was worried about the mid-map pinch. Like, I don't think Max should be here.
Do you think they should hop it right here?
Yes. As soon as Draza got back down, I think the person, I'm not sure if it was Clay, whoever was behind the bomb who backed him down should have stayed crouching and head glitching that while the other person diffused right next to him. They should have just, and the other guy was playing purple steps in case the guy pinch purple. Otherwise, bro, the likelihood you're about to push out that big garage door and find kills, like I said, it'll happen sometimes, but it's still very unlikely. Like, your best bet there is hop the bomb. Look, they hopped the bomb, but it was too late.
Sorry, I didn't mean. I thought you were done.
Oh, no, I was done. You're good.
I was going to say, or, you know, rewind it, Ben, to where there was like 28, 27 seconds left.
But look, they almost fuck up here,
like right here, 30 seconds, right? Pause. 30 seconds left. You got 3 guys on the site. Somebody make a, you know they're going to be on the head glitch, right? Why not somebody go top purple, like hit purple, try and get behind them, like you know that they're going to be on the head glitch, you know they're going to be playing towards garage. The only way to get them off that heady is to flank them or pinch them and try and make a play through purple. So if they fuck up the first time by giving them a free bomb plant, they fuck up their nades, and then after the fact, you know, the guy's on the head glitch, he's just going to snake the fuck out of it, you're not going to kill him, you might as well try and make a play through purple and try and go balk and try and get eyes, or, you know, hit a ledge slide all purple and try and make a play,
that's
you know?
That's how most teams try
that's how everybody tries to do it.
They were not on the same page with Mac, though.
Yeah, you're dead on. Like, I said this with my teammate in the call, because we had this situation versus Lamar 5-5. Like, it was the same situation. He was the one on the heady, and it was Cade and my other teammate in a 2v1, and they immediately went top purple. Like, they slid across, went straight up top purple,
it's your only play.
And they shot him from top purple and killed him and defused. It was
that's your only play.
Especially the 3v2.
I didn't like Mac's challenge right here. Like, Mac's challenge right there was... That's terrible, because first of all, Slasher turns the corner, he pre-fires the bomb. So at that point, you know the positioning of both players. You know exactly where they're both going to be, so you can properly set this up. But the challenge of 1v1 in this kind of situation was the worst play possible. He could have tucked himself in the corner, stayed alive for a little longer, but the challenge is what really costed him this round. At least almost
the crazy thing is that they could have then still almost won this round. Look how close Asim is before he dies if Clay was body blocking.
Draza leaving that staircase is the most mind-boggling thing ever.
Yeah. They got so lucky, man.
I don't know what he was doing. Maybe LA Thieves thought that that's what was going on. They were getting pinched from purple because that was New York's only play.
The setup there is you have Draws down the stairs heady. Austin plays that far right wall, just throwing shoulders on the pinch. That's all you have to do there. And then as soon as you get the info, you change up the setup from there. There is no reason for Draws to leave the wall there. He has the info. He has the God spot. they're super lucky they got to cut the bomb. They could have literally just threw in the most favorable position in the game.
I think they're just a little worried maybe about people pinching on purple or whatever. It was an interesting play from him. But regardless, going back to the beginning of the round, I would have liked to see New York, like Jay said, building off the momentum and confidence they just had in purple. Demand purple control. You're on defense. Just get control of it, hold, and have somebody spot A and mid-map. And if they are ending up going mid or A, then you just push through B and go fucking driveway, and you got eyes on bomb, and they can't do anything. You know, you just push through, and you pinch them in, and you just kind of collapse on that A site. But instead, the one thing you don't want to do in a round 11 on Miami S&D is give somebody a free B bomb plant. Because then once, like Zinni said, once the bomb is down, you're chalked. It's like one of the hardest things to clutch. They should have been playing for anything other than that.
There's just no like A and B. They're equally as hard to retake. If you have someone on that boat and they have someone driveway and you give them the A plant, it's pretty much the same thing. Like you need to have a solid setup to where they can't get the bomb down at either site. But listen, I think their setup was meant to get them off the bomb. It still wasn't like a consistent one because all it would have like they failed the nades, yeah, but still, if Thieves had a better trophy that wasn't behind the van that they could shoot under it, they were beat. Like it was going to be even worse.
Yeah. And then so many people are saying, you know, Clay turned around and stuff like that. I don't think it would have mattered. I think they still, even if Clay was looking in the right direction, I mean, if they're double sliding out, like Clay's gonna get fucking boobopped. Yeah. You know, so it doesn't really matter. And regardless, LAT Vs made a little slip up anyway, getting off the heady. So listen, New York put themselves in that situation. A lot of mistakes happening, and against a team like LAT Vs that did look great today and looked like they cleaned up a lot of their mistakes. They're gonna take advantage of it, and that's what they did.
I got a couple of things. So Thieves actually in a really good spot to go 2-0 this week. They're going to go ahead and play London. And then for New York, they have a very tough matchup against Optic. I think if you're in New York, though, like if you win this week 1-1, like, and you win them, you know, I don't think you'd be too unhappy with going 1-1 this week. You get 2 games left against London and Paris. If you win both of those, you're 3-1. FaZe is probably going to be 4-0 at that point. At least you got kind of your destiny a little bit in hands to lock in the 2nd and 3rd seed. A couple other things, Tom. I want to watch a John interview, but before we watch the John interview, which I thought was absolute comedy.
You're looking at Mud Dog's tweet.
It was.
I want to pull up the Mud Dog tweet first.
John's already got it. It's right
John's been on it for quite some time.
John cut an amazing promo on stream, but let's watch the Mud Dog thing first.
So this is a tweet that Mud Dog said. You know, the team, they want to watch VOD. They want to go over mistakes after the match. But Thanos, a.k.a. Slasher, has other plans. Let's take a look. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck does he think he is?
That's good form.
Yeah, that's good
form. Doug, what do you think, Doug?
I read that
Doug. Man. You approve?
No, I approve of that form. That's some good games right there. He's getting maximum lateral movement on that. That's great.
I like that, Doug.
Got to get a shake after that, though. Definitely got to get a shake.
All right,
that's good work right there.
I got the John interview up. I put up the volume band. Let's listen.
Comedy interview, man.
It's time for your Game Fuel Victory Spotlight, and joining me this time round, I have John from LA Thieves. John, first of all, man, welcome back. It is good to see you back on our screens. We're all delighted to have you here for the LA Thieves roster. How good does it feel to be back playing Call of Duty at this competitive level, man?
I mean, it feels great. Honestly, I miss it a lot.
We miss you, man. We definitely miss you. Now, there have been some rumors that you actually had a few offers from a couple of different teams that you turned down before joining LA Thieves. What was it about the LA Thieves team that really enticed you to take it?
I mean, the main reason I was turning down offers, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking about this, but it is what it is, was because those teams, not going to name the teams, but they had no chance at playing at champs. So when 100 Thieves hit me up, LA Thieves, they obviously have a chance to play at champs. And I get to play with Slasher again.
I was gonna ask, hey, your teammates,
sounds different, right?
Slasher, yourself, even JCap coaching you. It's good to be back with the boys. Is it nice to kind of have that familiarity coming through?
Oh, 100%. Makes it nice and easy.
I like that. We like to hear it's easy, especially being an LA Thieves fan. Now, you've been playing COD for such a long time, and you have so much experience. But aside from you coming in, getting plays, getting the kills, what do you personally want to do? What kind of impact do you want to have on this team overall?
Honestly, I just want to bring in wins and bring up the good vibes on this team, you know? I just want to be the best player and teammate I can be for this team and just get some dubs.
Now I see why they brought you on, John. Some say apparently there's rumors. Some say that 4 weeks for you guys isn't enough time to gel as a team. What do you say to those people?
I mean, it isn't a lot of time, but we're putting in the work every day, and we're seeing a lot of results, and that's just not gonna stop. So it might not be a lot of time, but we're gonna work with what we got.
John, your honesty is refreshing. It is also good to see you back, just absolutely killing it as usual. So thank you so much for your time. And best of luck.
It was just short answered. You could just tell
it was interesting.
Lottie did a good job controlling the interview. You got to tip her. He's giving him short answers, and she just keeps moving on to different questions. You got to respect that.
He was looking at his feet.
Yeah, I mean, John.
Well, to be fair,
John go look at the camera, okay, but he caught a promo about other teams. You gotta say it's a good clippable moment. You got what you wanted out of the interview, man. Like, you know, not all of them are gonna be winners.
Dude, he was cracked. I saw a laser focused man in that interview.
Listen,
bro.
either he his voice changed, or he has the Lamar thing where Lamar like changes his voice in interviews, and it's like the weirdest thing ever. So like you have like your regular voice and your interview voice. That's what I'm gonna assume John did.
The NPR voice.
Yeah, I think he has a PR voice because that's what Lamar does. And Lamar in an interview gets super monotone and like it's the funniest fucking thing in the world to me. I'm gonna say that's what happened with John there.
We'll have to ask Lamar about that later. Tom, I got predictions pulled up if we want to run through those.
Yeah, let's run through the predictions. I'm gonna pull it up right now. It's annoying, Ben, because every time I gotta put the volume up, I gotta leak the link. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, but what are you gonna do?
Wow.
Let's go into tomorrow's matches. We got 3 matches tomorrow. The last couple days we only had 2 matches, so it's good to get 3 matches back to talk about. But we got Atlanta FaZe going up against Paris Legion, Florida Mutineers going up against Seattle Surge, and Dallas Empire going up against Los Angeles Gorillas. I don't know about you guys, but this is fucking fugazi. I think this is gonna be a fucking mop of a day.
I'd rather watch grass grow. This is
you guys are
fucking
capping
horrible
right now. This is not going to be horrible.
This is...
I think the second series.
I think the second series is the best one.
Yeah.
Because the other 2 are either.
I like the second series,
FaZe
actually.
3-0.
Listen, let's just make this pretty easy. Does anyone think that either Paris or LAG are going to win?
Absolutely
I think they're
not.
going to win a map. I think Paris is going to
LAG is going to win a map. No,
Paris could be FaZe in the
Atlanta FaZe 3-0.
I'm picking FaZe 3-1. I think they're gonna like just toy with them a little bit, and they're gonna win. They're gonna win 3-1, but I think they're gonna lose the search. I like Paris' search game a lot. You guys are capping right now. They're a good search team.
I could see Paris beating them on like standoff S&D, so I respect that 3-1. But I think Dallas is gonna make a 20-minute series against.
Well, let's do the predictions. I'll go first. I got 3-1, 3-1, 3-0.
I got 3-0 FaZe. I got Seattle 3-2. I don't feel super confident about that. But it is what it is. I just said it. And then Dallas 3-0.
Doug, who do you got?
I'm saying 3-1 FaZe, 3-1 Seattle, and then 3-0 Empire.
Zinni?
I got 3-0 Legion, 3-0 Surge, 3-0 Gorillas.
Well, none of us picking Florida. That's actually
no, that was a complete joke. I got FaZe 3-0.
Wait, I picked Florida. What do you mean?
You picked
Empire
Florida?
3-0.
Yeah, I said 3-1, 3-1, 3-0.
Well, I think the second series, to me, is the most interesting series. We saw some great things out of Seattle on land. We'll see if they can, in this stage, in a tough group, get a nice little victory here. And for Florida, I think, look, like, now is the time to see the Florida that we saw in the Kickoff Classic beat Atlanta FaZe and look like a top team. We've seen splashes of it for a week here, a week there, and then they go to the major, and we're falling a little bit short. So I want to see them kind of play a complete stage, get a top 3, top 4, and put themselves in a good spot going to the champs.
Yeah, I mean, the second series is going to be the best one. I feel like anybody can win that. I think Seattle can easily win that. I think Florida can easily win that. So it's going to be a good series. The other 2 are a little lopsided to me, but, you know, at the end of the day, we do got more COD to watch, so it's always exciting to watch some Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it all unfolds. But, chat, we're going to go to you guys. I think for the rest of the weekend, I might start doing some Q&As on Twitter and Reddit. But for now, we're going to the chat. So, guys, if you got any questions for either me, Doug, Zinni, or Ben, we will do the best that we can to answer them. So go ahead, ask some questions. I think Singh had disabled the subscribers only mode. Ed StuDyy as well. If you guys have a question for Jay as well, we gotta get Jay on the show more.
Yeah, people want Jay to do his picks.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, my picks are pretty simple.
Oh, my
I got
bad,
Atlanta
Jay.
3-0. I got Florida 3-1. Dallas 3-0. Simple, same, just like Tom.
I like that, Jay. Let's see what's coming in. Not a question, but NYSL is the Miami Heat of the CDL. Agreed or disagreed?
Which version of Miami Heat? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, which
20
version? Not
Miami
LeBron,
Heat, like
right? Not 2000.
post bubble Miami Heat.
D-Wade.
Like, what are we talking about here?
What about Hook? I don't know what the fuck's going on with Hook. He's fucking. I haven't even heard from the kid. I'm still waiting for Crimson's video, and we got to talk about that. I'm sure we'll get that at the end of the weekend, probably. I don't think we're ever getting
Crim's video.
No, we're getting it. I've talked to him about it. He's already making it.
Wait, Tom. Someone in the chat said Parker House tomorrow. You going to Parker House tomorrow?
Parker House.
That's a bar at the shore. You should go to DJ's.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I gotta go all the way. I gotta go to the city tomorrow, so I'm in Jersey right now.
Tommy's going to Seaside, bro. Like, what's going on here?
No, not me. I gotta go to the city tomorrow. I gotta do a fucking photo shoot tomorrow. So I gotta do my fucking hair, and I gotta go do a photo shoot. Honestly, I'll be busy all morning. Hopefully, I can get back in time to watch.
Well, we gotta
these
organize.
Matches.
We gotta organize a photo shoot for Sunday, Tom, because we gotta get shots so we can use like thumbnails.
Yeah. Ben and I don't got any pictures together, so we're definitely gonna have to take some pictures and see what's going on. But let's see if there's any questions going on. Do you guys see any questions? I see a lot of fouilles. Cell's new gimmick. Cell's got a fucking.
Cell's new gimmick is he's Irish apparently.
Mitch got a good question. Who's winning the fight tomorrow, McGregor or Poirier?
McGregor.
Poirier. I think Poirier's gonna.
McGregor had too much money, man. He's not hungry.
Nah,
I'm on McGregor's
gonna beat him.
Nah, he's not hungry.
He's
Get knocked out.
The redemption. He gonna come out and win that.
Yeah, I think McGregor's gonna come out and win as well. I feel like McGregor should have had the first one. He let it go.
If I'm thinking the second one.
If I'm thinking the last fight that he had, the one that he lost.
It was a Dustin.
Yeah, so Dustin. He said that.
Yeah, but I thought he should have had that one. Is what I'm saying.
Tom, he did an interview this week. You know, guys always do the press runs right before the fight, and he said that he was kind of looking past that fight. That he was sort of thinking about like fighting Manny Pacquiao in a boxing match, and not really taking Poirier seriously. Like, yeah, we'll see. I think Poirier's just like got a pretty complete game, so it should be an exciting card, man. I looked at it today, and I think it's as far as UFC cards go, it's pretty stacked.
And then somebody asked if I'm doing a watch party for the Euro final. Guys, for the Euros, I'm gonna be in at the venue for the IRL flank, man. We got a whole live audience going, but I do know that we do have multiple TVs set up at the venue, so we can watch both COD and the Euro final. So Ben and I will definitely be having a blast that day.
And I'll be $200 richer after that. So excited for that.
Maybe. I mean, maybe we'll see. I mean, I think Forza Azzurri. I think the Italians are gonna come out and smoke these motherfuckers. I think it's coming to Rome, not going home.
Wait, Tom, where is this at?
What? I hit you up, Doug. I was trying to get you to come on with us. It's in Jersey.
It's right over the Lincoln Tunnel, man.
Yo. Send me the address to this place and give me a time for it too, cause I'll make it. I told you I'll go. If I'm out in the cup, I'll definitely show up.
Yeah. I was hoping you could come, cause honestly, there's nobody in the area that can come on the show, and I was like, Doug would be perfect. So
is this like a New York thing, like a subliners watch party type thing?
Yeah, it's a whole bar. We're doing a whole barbecue, bro. We got food. We got the matches. There's a LAN going on. Like there's a little tournament going on. So I think people will be competing in a tournament. And then there's gonna be fans that'll be watching.
Damn.
There's a whole fucking crowd, and me and Ben are gonna be on the fucking stage doing the show.
Oh shit, Ben's coming out too?
Yeah, they're flying out Benji to Seam.
They're flying him out. Oh shit.
They're flying him out. Honestly, bro, hey, Doug, it's a very chill day, man. We're gonna eat some food, watch some games. And then we're gonna start the show and just talk COD and just.
I gotta get one of those yellow subliner shirts and cut the sleeves off for the show.
Yeah, cut the fucking sleeves off, dog. Just fucking do what you do best.
Yeah.
Eat some chicken or something. Give me some protein, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's barbecue, so we should have some chicken and shit. I don't know. I don't know what exactly is gonna be there, but shout out to the New York Subliners for making it all happen and hooking it up with the IRL flank. It's a fucking vibe.
I'm definitely down, Tom. That'll be a good time.
Bet. I think it'll be perfect too. You're the perfect. Where will it be? Live stream, guys. Nothing's changing. We're gonna be live on Twitch.tv/Zoomaa. How you doing?
Yeah, we'll be there after the match, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna be after the matches. We're
with
going
people in the
live.
audience.
Yeah. I just don't know how much I'm gonna be involved with the chat. I'm gonna see if I can get like an iPad or something.
We're gonna have. I talked it through Ambox today. Like we're gonna have a screen thing. I'm getting there early to make sure we got everything sorted with the setup. We should be able to run the show as is, guys.
Dude, can someone record Ben walking in? I feel like Ben's gonna walk in like McGregor. He's gonna feel like the fucking man, dude, the host of the flag. Someone's gotta, dude. Anybody that's going, I'll give you like $20 if you can just record Ben's entrance. I guarantee you shows him like a black car, like one of those black SUVs that Wiz Khalifa would hop out of. He's gonna
think so? Ben's got clout now.
The swag in his walk is going to be unparalleled. I need a video.
Entry song and dance. So see, here's the thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a lot of like the intro song and this because I don't have my setup.
We could probably run the intro song.
Maybe. I mean,
we're gonna talk it through, man.
Yeah, guys. I don't know what's going on. I hope it runs smooth. If it doesn't, it doesn't. At least we're stepping outside our comfort zone to try and make something happen. If shit hits the fan, it hits the fucking fan. I don't give a fuck. At least we're trying to do something new.
We got a couple of surprises, Tom. I got a couple of surprises planned for the show. That's all I'll say.
What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean? You're whipping out your dick?
I'll tell you after the show.
That's what it sounded like.
Why the fuck? Not what it is.
I'm the host of the fucking show, and you're not telling me the surprises that we're having?
I came up with the idea today. I'll tell you after the show.
All right.
Man.
Well, listen, man. Listen, man. I was trying to get Zinni to come through as well. Jay, you're not in the area, are you? Well, you're gonna be casting. You're gonna be casting and shit.
Yeah,
though.
I'm working.
You're working.
That's unfortunate.
Then why aren't you showing up? What's up with you?
I'm in Toronto. If I was home in Jersey still, I was home like a week and a half ago. If I was in Jersey, I'd be there. I'm just in Toronto.
I mean, I called Zen. You know, we'll pay for everything, but COVID, and I'm gonna be.
Wait, hold on. It is not. Wait, shut up. I'm literally in quarantine, and then I would have to leave the day I get out of quarantine. Is the day I would have to come back.
I
know.
I'm busting your balls.
For 14 days again.
I'm busting your fucking balls.
But I would fucking walk in like Vince McMahon if I was there.
I mean, bro, if we had me, Zen, Doug, Jay, like if we were all there chilling on the couch doing a show, it'd be.
We'd be big.
Oh, we'd be fucking chilling. I mean, bro, I wish that we could get more people there. I really do. That's a goal for the future. You know what I'm saying? Is to try and get more people there. But regardless, I think it's gonna be a great time, man. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And guys, thank you again for joining in with so much energy today. You know, the chat always gets me going. It gets Ben going. And then again, shout out to Methodz, Censor, and StuDyy for coming on and being a guest today. We'll definitely got to get you guys on more often. So make sure to go follow them and go show them some love. But, you know, guys, we'll be live tomorrow after the matches. I'm going to continue to play some ranked play and some Warzone and some other shit and just have some fun. So make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to go to anchor.fm/theflank to check out all the audio sites that we're on. Go follow @theflank on Twitter. Gersh has been doing a great job running socials over there, so make sure to go check it out. Go to youtube.com/Zoomaa and to hit that subscription button. If you guys missed anything, I do upload all the episodes and other stuff. So if you guys want to go check that out, go check it out. Hit that sub button. But as always, it's your boy Zoomaa, and we'll see you guys on another episode of The Flank tomorrow. You guys have a good one, and as always, have a good day.
Peace.
Later.